Alright, so who's ready for a good time? Black Widow is the prequel standalone movie surrounding the Marvel Cinematic Universe character Natasha Romanoff, or Black Widow as a lot of you probably know her as, portrayed by Scarlett Johansson. For those of you who are deeply into the MCU, this movie takes place between Captain America Civil War and Avengers Infinity War. In the movie, Natasha is sent by a message of sorts from her sister Yelena, portrayed by Florence Pugh. So Natasha's on the run from an international organization known as S.H.I.E.L.D. in the Marvel Universe, while Yelena is on the run from an organization we know as the Red Room. The Red Room is an organization that Natasha used to be a part of, Yelena is currently a part of and is just escaping, and it's basically an organization filled with assassins that are under mind control. Natasha gets this message from her sister Yelena. They meet up, they get together, and they decide that their common goal is going to be taking down the Red Room and freeing all of the other assassins from the organization so that they can have free life and not be under mind control anymore. Along the way, they get the help from their mother and father. Their father is Alexei, played by David Harbour, and their mother is Melina, played by Rachel Weisz. And from there on, we have a really fun summer movie. So what did I really enjoy about this movie? This movie is a perfect definition of a fun, action-packed summer movie with a little bit of humor sprinkled in. Florence Pugh supplies a lot of the humor in this movie as kind of the younger sister, while Natasha Romanoff supplies most of the guardian sort of character, you know, looking after her younger sister, while the younger sister is just giving her a ton of shit along the way. Like I said, this is a really fun, action-packed summer movie. It's like one of those classic Marvel movies from earlier on, when it had a lot of action, a lot of explosions, and it was just a lot of fun to watch, and it's nice and fast-paced, so it's like you're always on the edge of your seat, and you're always really excited. It makes the movie really engaging and fun to watch. And plus, there's a lot of great fight scenes, too, and a lot of really fun takedowns as well. It's like, they get a little bit creative at points in these fights, and it also adds a little bit of novelty as well, which I really appreciated. Also, I really love the sisterly dynamic between Scarlett Johansson and Florence Pugh in this movie. When they were separated, they have their very admirable personalities. You get more of their personality traits. Like I said with Scarlett Johansson, she is more of the charismatic guardian in this case, while Florence Pugh is more of the younger sister who's got a lot of humor to her, a little bit more whimsical and a little bit more fun. And then when they were together, you really bought into a sisterly relationship that they had. You could tell that there was a lot of love there and that they really wanted what was best for each other. And honestly, in this movie, I was especially impressed by Florence Pugh. I would actually argue that this movie is more surrounded towards her character as Yelena more than anything, and I thought she did a really great job crushing it. The movie explores a bit more of her character conflict overall, and she really brings it home and helps solidify how impactful it has on her character, which I thought was really great. And also the family dynamic between the four characters in this movie, that being Alexei, Natasha, Yelena, and Melina, I really enjoyed their family dynamic. It sort of reminds me of the movie Incredibles with the Parr family. Except in this movie, of course, it's a little bit more adult, but it was a very lighthearted, very innocent sort of family feel that I really grew to appreciate. What are some of the things I didn't like so much about this movie? I would say that at some points, the action got a little bit outlandish for me. They ask you to kind of suspend your disbelief a little bit too much at times, but it's never too overbearing to where it takes you completely out of the movie and ruins the experience. There are just some action sequences where I'm watching and it's like, could that really be possible? Probably not, but in the tone of the movie, I think it fits just fine. Another thing I didn't enjoy is the pacing does slow down at one point in the movie. It kind of kills the momentum. For about the first half of this movie, it's packed with action. It's a ton of fun. It's really fast paced. And then there's a point where it does slow down, and it's not that I had a problem with it slowing down. I just think it slowed down for a little bit too long. If they had maybe spread out that particular portion throughout the movie a little bit more, or if they just kind of condensed it down a little bit, I think it would have been fine, but I think it was just too slow for too long. And also a couple of bonus side notes. There is a post-credit scene in this movie, so if you guys are into the Marvel Universe, stick around to the very end of the movie for that. And also another thing, my man OT is in this movie. OT is in The Handmaid's Tale, for those of you who are into The Handmaid's Tale talk that I've done for season 4. Alright, so my friends, overall, I would say if I had to give this movie a score, it is a great movie. It is an 8 out of 10 for me. It is so great that I would actually go and watch the movie twice in theaters. I was originally going to give it a 7 out of 10, but the fact of the matter is, if I'm going to go see it multiple times in theaters, I got to have it get a higher score, so that's why I'm giving it an 8 out of 10. It's a fantastic summer movie with a ton of action in it, fun for the whole family. It's got some really fun characters, especially with Florence Pugh. She absolutely crushes it, and David Harbour as Alexi is really good and fun and whimsical as well. And there's some really good, deep, interesting character conflict that I didn't want to spoil in this review, and I just want you to go experience for yourself. At times it does lull, it gets a little bit outlandish. It's not a perfect movie by any means, but it's a fun summer movie for everybody. Go see it. I don't think you'll be disappointed. All right, my friends, so have you seen Black Widow? If so, what did you think of it? Or if you are going to see it, are you looking forward to it? Whatever you think, feel free to comment below and let me know your thoughts. Thanks so much for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe for more. This has been the Bankrupt Hippo YouTube channel. I've been Bryce, and until the next video, have a great day.